It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Wednesday. It's March 5th, but it sure is not going to feel like a March day across the Ozarks today. In fact, we are starting with a radar full of snow showers. Unbelievably winter weather advisories out until 9 a.m. for much of us in the Ozarks, and it's going to accumulate a little bit. This is not a major snowstorm. However, it is going to provide a little bit of accumulation on the ground. Combine that with the high winds in the forecast today, and we could have some brief blizzard conditions. I mean, visibility is going to be really low this morning. The morning drive could be a mess, not because of the volume of snow, but just because of the wind blowing it all around. Visibility is reduced. There could be some slick spots. I am expecting some minor travel issues this morning. So if you haven't looked outside yet or checked your radar, you might want to take a look at that and prepare. Leave a few minutes early, plan for this, because I think we could have some issues out there on the roads. It is a complicated forecast, to say the least. Today, we are now going to be on the backside of an incredibly strong low pressure system. I mean, near record setting, very low pressure in the Ozarks, and it's a powerful storm bringing near 50-mile-an-hour wind. Of course, we are starting with the snowfall this morning. Some travel impacts, especially north of Springfield this morning. Again, I'm not expecting big accumulations here, but take it slow because it doesn't take much to cause some slick spots, and temperatures are starting out below freezing. We're near 30 here in Springfield as of 5 a.m. I do have most of us getting at least a dusting on the ground, maybe more than that, 1 to 2 inches of snowfall possible. I think highest totals are going to be kind of north on Highway 63 from Springfield back up through portions of Lake of the Ozarks, the Warsaw area, Sedalia. That's where the better chance of getting an inch or more is possible. So just incredible across the Ozarks. We had our rainfall from yesterday, the small chance for severe weather, many of us under a watch for some time yesterday. Now we're seeing that rainfall transition to snowfall, and I am expecting a dusting to an inch in a lot of locations along and north of I-44, but I mentioned there could be isolated places that see up to 2 inches of snowfall. A lot of this is going to happen on the elevated and grassy surfaces, but because the wind is so strong, it is going to be blowing around, and there could be some freezing of that on the roadways. High winds all day long, gusts up to 50 miles an hour, and wind advisories out for all of us in the Ozarks. We've got a northwest wind 40 to 50 miles an hour. So even though temperatures today will warm to near 40 for highs, it is never going to feel that warm. I mean, today is a day you want all the winter layers as you send the kids out the door. Bundle up. Hats, gloves, scarves, all of it. Bring the ice scraper with you. You might need to dust the snow off the car because I don't have these showers ending until around midday. When will the calmer weather be here? I think Thursday is when we can all finally get a little bit of a break. We had the rain, the severe weather, now a wintry day in the Ozarks, and then those winds and that strong low pressure system is going to be moving off to the east as we head into tomorrow, thankfully. This major winter storm, though, is bringing hazards all across the country, and now it's going to be much of the east that's going to be dealing with severe weather today. I have critical to extreme fire weather conditions for many of the southern high plains and below normal temperatures happening for the west. A Pacific storm is also set to bring widespread valley rain and mountain snow to California, to the Great Basin, to the Intermountain West. So there's a lot happening across the country, and we continue to see multiple hazards here in the Ozarks as well. So I want everybody to stay safe today. Prepare for the gusty winds, 50 miles an hour. That can bring down some small limbs, and it's not going to be nice with the wintry snowfall that we have out this morning either. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And with daylight saving time on the way this weekend, it's a good time to ask, what famous scientist proposed daylight saving time? And the options are A, Albert Einstein, B, Isaac Newton, C, Benjamin Franklin, or D, George Hudson. This is up for debate. However, common answer is D, George Hudson. This was first introduced in 1784 as a joke by Benjamin Franklin. He wrote a satirical essay called An Economical Project. It proposed regulations to ensure early risers their benefits of seeing the daylight hours more often, but it was not officially proposed until 1895 by George Hudson. He is a New Zealand entomologist, and he proposed shifting the clocks back by 2 hours to gain more daylight in the evenings. He wanted more daylight after his shift to collect insects. So D, George Hudson is the correct answer. Congrats if that was your guess. Here's the question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. True or false? There doesn't have to be active snowfall for blizzard conditions. Do you think that is a true or a false statement? You can let me know what you think. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. I want to thank our sponsors, John's Heating and Air, Command Family Medicine, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Be careful out there this morning. It is snowing, it is blowing around, and there are going to be some slick spots on the road. So safe travel to everyone. Stay warm today, and we will chat again first